Afternoon, YouTube. Saturday afternoon. I made a little pickup today. She said it made a funny noise. Well, I told her, I says, you'll never hear it make a noise again. They bought a new set, so they sold the wash machine. That's just the dryer. I gotta rip the motor out of it yet. All I did was cut the cord off. I've been busy. See, look. One door, two doors, three doors are open. Rearranging, purging, a little bit of everything. All my garbage cans are empty, except that one, because I'm rearranging. Look, all lawnmowers are gone. I'm hoping to move this stuff that way, so whenever I need to get him out, I can. I'm still waiting on a new part for this guy. It's a new addition to my garage. I just got her hooked up. I got her running, cooking the pipes. The darker black you can tell is brand new pipes. They got to cook. The stove had to cook. It was so damp. They put a new door and seal on there, so that had to cook. As you can see, it's starting to dry out a little bit. It's very damp. We're testing it, see how well it works. I've had one like this before, and I had never ever had an issue with it. They work great. It's not the world's biggest stove. It's a glass door, what I want. This one's a little bit bigger. Got a bigger opening, but see that glass is smaller. The door itself is the same size as that one. Takes up less space. I got it tighter to the wall. You can put your hand on the wall. I have the thing going right now, trying to cook everything, see? It's not hot at all. Pipes, of course, will be hot, but I moved this unit over. Had to move it over about 2 feet. That was a treat. Had to empty everything off of there. So I got rid of some stuff that I was playing with. Found some sun pumps in there. Plug them in, they go nothing. Well, why am I keeping them? This guy I'd like to find a home for. I have no use for him. I have a tabletop model. This is a floor model, obviously, as you can see. I was just playing with it. It's a 16 speed. You change the belts up top. It's got a nice heavy duty motor for it. I gave it some spray to help with the, because the table cranks up and down. Scrapping. Yeah, I didn't pay anything for it. It's, there's the name there. That's Princess Auto here in Canada. You have a similar store in the US. I can't think of it right now. But anyways, I sell the same cheap junk. That's going to bug me now for the rest of the day. But anyways, I'm busy cleaning. As you can see, the floor is spotless over there. That was underneath the machine. Like I said, I can't move the old girl until I get the part. It still isn't in yet. It's just a valve cover. I'm hoping that's all it is. It's always had a little slight crack in it, but this time she popped her open, so of course she loses compression. It's a 2-cylinder, little Kohler engine. I think it's 18 or 20 horse, but yeah, that day I made the video of it showing it to Bill Junking Fool. He wanted to see the little girl. Yeah, it was that day. I got a piece of wood wedged in the blade there, and she stalled the machine out. I went to start it, and that was not a good idea. So hopefully, my mechanic said, hopefully you didn't put valve spring through the side of it. So we'll find out when we take the cover off, right? Going on 2 o'clock. October 5, I do believe. See, I got it 70 in the garage. Door's wide open. That is running. Close the door, probably cook myself out. But like I said, I'm cooking the pipes and heating up the old girl. She's drying out. She's got to do that. And I'm going to test run her for a few weeks this winter. If I like it, I'll sell him. If I don't like it, I'll hook him back up. That's why I haven't moved him. He's exactly where he was. But see how much more room I get if I get rid of him? Oops, sorry. All that room I get more because he's tighter fitting. This one cannot fit that tight because the pipe kind of comes out the back. It's designed for a fireplace. See, this one comes straight out the top. Now to avoid elbows, one that way and then the chimney that it's in, that's 2 elbows. So to avoid elbows, I'd have to go straight up. I don't feel like putting a hole in the roof. You don't want to deal with the leaks. I've done it before on our old farmhouse. Had the pipe going straight up. 3-story farmhouse. There's a lot of pipe. But as you can see, you can just see a slight hint of smoke. So she's burning clean. That's a good sign. So all the lawnmowers are in here. The big old wood stove I had years ago, I sold it. It was taking up all that space where that lawnmower is. The guy just can't, he bought it there weeks ago, paid me for it. He just finally showed up and picked it up. And I have to charge him storage. But anyways, all the lawnmowers are in here. Battery, gas, self-propelled, gas, well, they're all gas except that one there is a battery. And then my old girl here. That's why she's out front. She, hope, if not, then I won't use her, but might need her this winter the way everybody's talking. Got a couple buddies that do snow plowing for a living. They generally say every 4 years around this neck of the woods we get a pile of snow. So it's when they actually have to earn their paycheck. A lot of them just get contracts, and whether they plow or not, they get paid. Little room in here. There's more of the submersible pumps. Some pump motors. This one just needs a new switch. You can hear the switch still works. It's just a little arm broke off. You know? This little arm thingy. So, I had another one, but I might have tore the motor apart prematurely because it was the switch that was acting up. So that wasn't good. But anyways, I had some stuff in here. Those old bed frames, they're right there. Nobody wants them. Nobody wants the TV trays. Those are very old school. Got some more bed rails there. So my shred is piling up. This week is the beginning of bulk week, starting tomorrow. Runs till Thursday. This is all my shred. Nobody wanted that either. That's old school. The old steel hampers. Nobody wanted it, so nobody likes old school anymore, I guess. So, and same with that vacuum. Nobody wants it either. Runs like a top. It's an old Filter Queen. So it's got 2 copper motors in it, one in the power head and one in the machine. So I'll rip it apart. Plus hydro cord follows the whole hose. Obviously they must have had issues with it. Because normally aren't they part of the hose? Don't know, don't care. So yes, I've been playing on the back of my truck, taking stuff apart. It's not bad. It's 64 degrees Fahrenheit out. It was 36 when I got up at 6 this morning. Well, got out of bed. I was up way before that. Wind's blowing out of the east-southeast, so I can't have that going. I was hoping to have the fire going out there. So that's what I've been doing. Been watching you guys all week. I've been working steady at work, driving my truck. So that's, yeah. I picked that up during the week. About a half hour out. The guy had it for sale, so I know they work good. And that one's doing it. I have the, so that fan was free, scrapping. It's old school fan. It's one of the older models. Works just fine. All the speeds work. I've always had one of them behind the wood stove, and that's what moves the air around. So otherwise, these are just radiators. Radiators aren't good enough. Drill press was free. free. I think I've pointed out to you how many ladders I have. Free. Chairs. Free. Engine crane. Free. Like scrapping. This is what I mean by free. All them weed whackers up there. They all work. Actually, that one there I use once in a blue moon. I put little knife blades on the front. I'll show you what they look like. Now we can get to it because all the lawnmowers are gone. See? Little knife blades. They're nylon. They're replaceable. You get 12 in a pack. They just snap in there. You can put blades or it looks like string. String don't work with a crap, so I put the blades on. It cuts the reeds, the heavy weeds, real nicely. And it's safer than a saw blade. Little gas motor. That trolley motor does run. The handle looks a little buggered, but you can control it. It does run 12 volt off car battery, boat battery, whatever battery, as long as it's 12 volt. That other weed whacker works too. It's a straight shaft. It still has the stringer on it. It's a long shaft too. And the two battery operated ones, they both work. That's why they're hanging up here. All scrapping. Those chairs scrapping. That chair scrapping. These two bikes scrapping. Old school bikes. That's a 10 speed. Right there's the gear shifts. High and low. 1 to 5, 1 to 10. Or 1 to 5, 6 to 10. That's the single speed. Look at the old kickstand on it. It's one of those V kickstands. Like I said, old school. My little hoard of hydro cords. Breaker ends. You got the circuit breaker in them. Push button for your foot. These things. Years ago I needed one of these. You think I could find one? Oh hell no. We had a deep fryer and electric frying pan. We were using one and then it died. I don't even know why we only had the one. But you think I could find one of these? Well, I don't need them anymore, and look. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. And I have a really good one. That might be in the house. It's a really heavy duty one. So just an update, what I've been up to. My wife's been taking all her toys out of the gardens. That one, those little animal thingies. She even took her little bench in, I see. I didn't see that earlier. Huh, I guess she doesn't want it out in the snow. So my plan is, all this stuff here, since I'm not getting at it right away, I want to move it down this alley. I want to get him out of here. That's another one I got scrapping. It's only a 9-inch blade. It's an old Rockwell. Works just fine. Makes a good table. This I got free. Battery booster. I think I've showed that to you before. It works just fine. It boosts. It's got the little USB port or cigarette lighter port. It's got both. You just got to turn it on. See, she's almost fully charged. That turns the USB battery port on. It's got an air compressor on the back. If you're going to boost, boom, you turn it on to boost and fire it up. So it works great. I just had to make a plug for it. They threw it out. I don't know why. That grinder was thrown out. Nothing wrong with it. I think it works just fine. Actually, I used it today. It's a little Makita. It's not a heavy duty one by any means. But hey, if you're going to throw it in the garbage, I'll take it. I didn't understand why they threw it in the garbage. That's where I keep it, up on the shelf there. I used it to trim the pipe. I had to shorten that pipe on there, so it worked just fine. Put a nice skinny blade on. I buy skinny blades. I'll give you an idea. This ain't a plug for Canadian Tire, but this is the blades I use. You can read what size they are. They are super thin. This is a Canadian Tire brand, but the blades are nice and skinny, so they cut steel really well. instead of using them thicker ones. Use the skinny ones. Mind you, you can go through a pile of them pretty quick, but it does work. Both them hedge clippers work. They're both scrap. Some of these tools were scrap. Some were not. The blue handled ones my wife bought for me. They're pry bars. 4 different sizes. I use them quite a bit, as you can tell. The paint's rubbed off them. Chisels were scrapping. Sledgehammer scrapping. That I found. My wife and I have been together for 36 years, so I found that 30 years ago, laying on the road. I used to work for a company called Napa, UAP back then when I worked for them. Well, you made lots of deliveries going up and down the small highways out of town, right? Laying on the middle of the road. It was run over a couple times, but didn't seem to hurt it. It's one of the better ones because it's angled. It's a Klein tool. I bought one to replace it, and I don't like it as much because it's not as nice of a cutter. Like this one fits your hand much nicer, and it's got a really nice angle on it. This one's got an angle, but not near as nice, and it's got bulkier grips. So they're both Klein tools, and I paid a lot of money for that blue one. Here's more tools. Scrapping. Scrap. This I purchased. Already lost the spring. There's a spring that goes in here, really goofy one. It's in there somewhere. It went ping one day, and well, I just never bothered to look for it. So, yeah, today is not a day of taking stuff apart, so today was a day of just getting my getting that guy running. I'm glad I did. What time is it? 2 o'clock. Getting long-winded here, 17 minutes already. That was free, thrown in the dumpster. It had wheels like that one, air tires. I put those on. Those are solid rubber tires, and they're heavy duty. I forget where I got those wheels from, but I didn't buy them either, so hey, scrap. This one I did purchase about 12 years ago maybe. That's probably the 3rd set of tires on them because those are very, 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 very cheap tires. They're split hubs. See, it's got bolts. Hubs are in 2 halves. Little inner tube inside of them. They are low rated. They're not geared. If you walk too fast down the driveway, you'll probably blow a tire. So I mean, they're not rated very nice. So when I got this cart, yeah, those are nice. They're heavy too. Very, very heavy tires. They'll never go flat, unlike those. So, yeah. Gonna cut his cord off yet. I was gonna have him recharged. They said, well, it's probably leaking. $50 to bring it in. $25 for the Freon. And if we have to fix it, and I thought, holy moly, wait. I can buy one of those brand new for $98.99 or $98.88, something like that at Walmart. So now why the hell would I pay you over $100 to fix that one? So, because it doesn't cool, so obviously it leaked, is how she said. So it'll be empty. I can cut the thing on it and it won't do anything. It does run nice, but if it doesn't cool, right? Why? So I thought maybe it would be cost, but then I'm going back years. $20 to have it recharged, you know. I didn't think that it would be leaking. I thought maybe it was just the type of crap that was in it, and it's just no good. So that's what I've been up to. Been watching all you guys. I hit over 100 subscribers. Woo! I think I'm almost at $1.25. I thank you all for subscribing. Canadian treasure hunter up there in New Brunswick, or BC, British Columbia, Vancouver, BC. He was the one who did a big plug. Look at that. Nice hunk of stainless down here. Yes, sirree, Bobby. See, don't stick to the magnet. He's the one who gave me a big ass shout out over his channel, and because of that, a lot of people that follow him came to me. I thank you very kindly. So I was hoping to hit 100 subscribers by Christmas. Well, it's what, the 5th of October, and yeah, I'm already past it. Maybe by $1.25. Don't mind me, I'm just closing this door up. It's swinging too much in the wind. I don't have it locked. That's all it is. Just a bungee cord hook. I don't need it taking this guy out. That guy works very well. My wife comes home at night from work. This one turns on, that one turns on. She's all lit up. I might get one on the garage facing that way so we got more light. That is sold, that power washer. I don't ask much for them. 20 bucks. Hey, that's probably more than I'll get for them in scrap. And then I don't have to tear it apart. Look at that, eh? The glass is nice and clean. Got a nice glowing fire going in there. There's still a little bit of smoke coming out, but you can see everything's drying. Probably going to be a little bit before it's totally dry. This one's almost 100% cooked. If they're glossy, they're not totally cooked, but it's a good time to light it up because I can keep the doors open, you know. I didn't need to, because if you're cooking the pipes there in the wintertime and you got the thing sealed up, that's not a very nice thing to breathe in. So it's a good time actually to do that now. Cheers, Pepsi. Did some spray foam today. Got another free lid for my pop. Yeah, I had a few holes. We had a hornet's nest on the house. I think I pointed that out to you, maybe not. We'll take a little walk over there. The wind isn't messing it up too much. Laundry, those are just rags. Still dry stuff out. Yeah, see, had a couple. I got to get the knife out. It's where the had the walls insulated from the outside. Well, that one there is where the hornets are getting in. So I had a guy from the hornet, a pest away company. He came and gave it a feeding. So they're all gone. Not before the little buggers gave me a bite. Man, oh man, did it ever swell up. Was not impressed. Yes, he did not live. See, I'm getting beat up this year. Got beat up by my wife's lawnmower with the whack in the gut, and I got bitten by a yellow jacket for no reason. I was just standing on the back porch. He landed on me. I was in shorts. Somehow he got caught between the ending of the pant leg, you know, of my shorts, and he bit me right in the frickin' knee. Yeah, I've never had an allergic reaction to him before, and I've been bitten by him all my life, at least once every year. This year I swelled up big time, and oh man, did it ever become itchy. It got so itchy some nights there, it literally woke me up and I couldn't go back to sleep because, you know, you want to itch, but you shouldn't. So that's about it. Thank you to all my subscribers. Yes, I've been watching everybody. I see Miss Canadian Scrappers doing a live stream pretty much every night of the week. I don't understand what's up with that, but hey, all the power to you. I do watch from behind the curtain, but it's more or less, it seems like it's you and your lady friends, so that's why I kind of stay off of it. You have the odd guy on there, but I think it's mainly you and the ladies, so. I think that's it. Thanks to my fellow subscribers. Like, subscribe, and share, or not. Have a beautiful day. We got sunshine yet for another 4 or 5 hours. It's been getting dark here about 7:30, 7:45, depending on how cloudy it is. So he's got an appointment this coming Friday to be oiled underneath. I know I don't have the body work done, but what I do have done I want sprayed before the winter, so gives me a little heads up. Gives me an advantage. There we go, a heads up. So maybe we'll see you later this week for bulk week. Shred here is 60 bucks a ton. Yeah, it dropped quite a bit. I haven't talked to him myself, so I don't know what he's going to give me because he gives me a little different than everybody else. But I talked to the woman, whoever answered the phone there, and she said it was 60, so it's not her I deal with, so that's what they just give to everybody else, I guess. So I got to finish cleaning up. Have a nice weekend. Maybe talk at you tomorrow, maybe see you curbside.